Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and today we are going to be predicting what is going to be coming for the end of month gacha. We are slowly closing in on the Golden Week banner, which normally would mean that we should be able to get a pretty big celebration before the anniversary, and potentially also get a special move source. We did get one last year with the Future Society characters, and they were the Golden Week banner characters, and it was actually a pretty good banner hype. Even though Ulk came out pretty bugged on release, they did patch him slowly later and reintroduced to us his guild quest and fixed the character, and he still was pretty good, just that he got power crept pretty fastly because of Retsu. But Orihime still stayed on top for range Soul Reaper guild quest as a NAD unit, and Noitor is still a great farmer, so it wasn't a bad banner at the end of the day, even though it was a seasonal end of month banner. So with this, it might be a banner you guys might want to be able to invest your orbs in when it comes to guild quest or anything that can be potentially coming. So first things first, I think we should take a look at guild quests, right? Because this is going to give us a hint at what we can expect for the end of month gacha. Next week, we are going to be having Melee Captain and Melee Soul Reaper guild quests, and it's very important to note that they are going to be changing the final boss's attribute. When they normally do that, it means that they are going to be releasing to us a new character. So when it comes to Melee Captain, now the final boss is going to be a speed attribute, meaning that we could potentially get ourselves a brand new main lead or a brand new normal attacking character for the guild quest rotation. And if I'm being honest, I do not see Senjumaru getting replaced already, because even if they have changed the final boss's attribute to speed, you'll still be able to clear the guild quest just fine, even at just 2-5. If you have a 5-5, it's going to be even better to kill off the final boss. But other than that, I don't think she's going to have too much of an issue when it comes to clearing the guild quest. So, pretty much, logically speaking, I do expect a new normal attacking character that is going to be of the tech attribute and potentially going to be replacing Toshiro, which in my opinion doesn't really make too much sense. But if it gives us, per se, a boosting character with the damage to element affected enemies per any Soul Reaper similar to Tenjiro, then that's gonna be pretty damn wild. It'll be great for people like me that don't have Tenjiro to be able to summon on, and I might actually consider doing summons if we do get that kind of unit. I do see a normal attacking character coming soon. We just need to see what it is, but besides that, if you guys already have Senjumaru and Toshiro, just to be able to clean this guild quest out, I don't think it's going to be that much of a must summon, but if we do get something along the lines of being a Tenjiro support, then hells yeah, that's what I'm talking about, because we do need more of those characters. And then when it comes to Phase 2, now, I'll be honest with you guys, Melee Soul Reaper is stacked with the guild quest rotation, so if you guys have the likes of the mid-month Basby and Christmas Grammy, I'm gonna be honest, I think you guys are fine. You might as well completely skip this out, unless the new main lead happens to be better than Basby, but he's still good enough. I've seen him get 50 seconds remaining with Christmas Grammy and, of course, Anniversary Grammy, just to completely buff up the two Quincy's and be able to do good. But anywho, the final boss is going to be Heart this time around. So yes, we are going to be indeed getting a mind character, and I think at this point, we may get a Limit Breaker character that is a mind Soul Reaper killer and will also be effective in the new guild quest. How good will the new unit be compared to Basby? It might be better than him, or it might be an alternative similar to how we had Parasoul Shinji being an alternative to Oetsu and Driscoll being an alternative to, of course, Thousand Year Blower's Soifun. So, we'll have to wait and see for that. I think we can definitely expect a new NAD character for Melee Captain and a new main lead for Melee Soul Reaper. And I'm glad that this time it's a Mind character too, because Mind and Power, in my opinion, are the weakest attributes in the game. They need help right now. Heart is way too stacked as it is with character speed as well, and we don't even need to talk about Heart, man. So that's what I'm expecting when it comes to the guild quest schedule. Those are one of the two characters we can expect. And then if we were to analyze the current guild quest schedule that we have available to us, we can maybe get ourselves a ranged human alternative. That's what I'm currently seeing, because right now the only characters that can even remotely clear the ranged human guild quest obviously are going to be 1000 Year Blower Byakuya and Tenjiro. So either this means we are going to be getting Byakuya reran again, or we are going to be getting an alternative to ranged human, which, to be honest, at that point, it would be better. It would give the Golden Week banner a lot more value for people to summon on. I do not see another Nat character like Tenjiro to come in the mix, since he's already good enough as is, but it's possible. But let's just see. I'm hoping for the fellas that don't have Byakuya to get a new lead, because, look, the actual killer itself is bad. And I mean, really bad. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the album, just to show you guys, because it's not in a good position. Like, you only have 2 really good units. Okay, hold on, I'm filtering it wrong. So yeah, human, ranged. These are the only 2 characters. I do not see another NAD unit coming, because I forgot we have this Hellwell too. So, yeah, I pulled it from BBS tickets, if anyone was wondering. So, yeah, a new lead I can see happening. Better than Byakuya? Maybe. We'll have to find out for that ourselves. And besides that, any other character besides these 3, I'm sorry, but they're not viable. Irio is bad. She's not even immune to her own guild quest rotation, and she has a goddamn melee essay too, and has a bad 18% shave. Eburn, no. Quincy Ichigo, he can no longer clear at all unless you have Tenjiro. Balgo is bad. Like, you guys see, the roster is terrible. So, in my opinion, this is very fitting overall. Going back on the schedule, when it comes to range no affiliation, I don't think we are going to be getting a main lead replacement, because this is just Apache getting her a rerun banner, and it just means that you'll be able to go ahead and take on the guild quest. Okay, not rerun banner, the individual banner. You guys know what I mean. So it's just like a second chance at being able to do so. Range Quincy, probably they might feature Christmas Retsu in the banner as a filler if it is a seasonal 1000 Year Blower banner. And Melee Hollow, it's just to have it in there. I don't think we're getting a rerun for Sunsun quite soon. It's just a filler guild quest just to have. But besides that, I don't really expect anything else to come. We will tackle on what's going to be coming for like the end of month of June when the time comes. So I'm just letting you guys know right now. That's it. That's all I'm pretty much expecting in terms of the attributes and killers. I'm expecting a brand new technique captain killer that is going to be a NAD character, potentially replacing Toshiro, because we do not have that many up-to-date melee captain NAD bots, so it's a possibility. And, of course, a brand new melee Soul Reaper lead that is going to be mined, and then potentially an alternative to Byakuya. The attribute can be just about anything, really. Now, characters. I'm either expecting 2 things. It's gonna finally happen. We're gonna get Cacao Society characters, maybe, for the vote banner, since it was among the options to vote last year. And, well, it's probably gonna be another 1000 Year Blower banner. And if I were to predict who the 1000 Year Blower banner characters will be, lads, this is a great opportunity to finally see this guy come into the game. And I think you guys know who I am referring to. Mayuri. Sunflower Mayuri. I think it's time that we get him. If we do not get him on a big celebration as this, and it is not the Limit Breaker character that is a Mind Soul Reaper killer, then it's going to be quite disappointing, if you ask me. I know someone that's been waiting for him. There are some Mayuri fans that want him. I'd say it's about time we get him. And as for the other 2 characters, it can literally be anything that we can expect. Like, for example, a good character to come alongside Mayuri would be Zombie Toshiro, if I can actually find them, because it would make sense to remake this guy as he did fight against Mayuri. And funny enough, would be a little recreation of the Mayuri, Nimue, and Toshiro banner. That'd be pretty sick. We could potentially see another zombie Soul Reaper. Maybe Kensei or Rengiku. We'll have to wait and see for that. And if it's not any of those other characters, then maybe more of the zombie Privaron Espadas, such as Lupi and Charlotte. Or we could potentially see something along the lines of Dordoni, and I don't remember who else it was that got resurrected. So yeah, we already got Tsuruchi, by the way, so we'll have to wait and see for that. But that's what I'm pretty much going to be expecting on the 1,000-Year Blower side of things. When it comes to seasonal characters, though, alright, one of the characters is going to be getting a remake, and I can potentially see one of the most popular old seasonal characters to get remade being between Cacao Society and Spirit Society. Like, for example, a good seasonal remake would be one of the older Cacao Society characters, as soon as I can find it. Alibal would be a very good seasonal character to remake. I'd actually love to see something among that kind of caliber to be a really good character. Yoruichi would finally be able to get her character. We haven't had a Yoruichi in freaking 3 years now. It has been a long time since then. 2 years and a half, realistically speaking, so it can happen. I'll definitely say Spirit Society might be a good possibility with characters like Byakuya. Like, if you guys remember him, he was one of the best characters in the game upon coming out and was a seasonal unit. So maybe something among that kind of line of a remake would be possible. Anything can happen. And then the other two characters can be potentially 1,000-Year Blower characters. Now, considering it that we had the vote banner announced and we did not have as many 1,000-Year Blower characters that we do have now, I can see potentially somewhere along the lines of Giselle being a seasonal character. I can see that happening. Like, if we see her in her Cacao Society outfit, or he. I know, he's a femboy. Excuse me. If we can see Giselle in a seasonal version, that'd actually be quite sick. One of the Bambis would actually be nice to see overall. Maybe some of the other Quincy Sternritters, Masaki, like, it can be just about anything. Maybe Yuho. I don't know. Anywho, that's it for my prediction. Let me know who you guys think is coming quite soon. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. And, yeah, I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Take care, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.